Hello everyone, welcome back to Susie Saves. I am Susie, and this is one of my favorite videos to film. This is the Q3 net worth update. So, first and foremost, welcome to October. We have made some serious progress, but we're still going to be working things out. So, without further ado, let's just jump into it. My net worth update's gonna look different than everyone else's. Yours is gonna be different depending on what you have, what you count versus what you don't count. Some things that are not on here are our cars. So we do have 2 cars. They are pre-2010. We are not going to put however much we think we could get out of them because we could wreck them tomorrow and get nothing. So I just don't include them in the net worth statement. As I said, they're also old. They're not going to be worth very much, but that's just how it is right now. So let's jump into it. As a reminder, this is how the first part of the year went. So we gained $22,000, which is crazy. Our net worth, I would really like to basically do this again and get to 100K. I don't know if that is realistic at this point, but we're gonna go through and look at everything. So let's begin. Also, we have started the first week of October, but these numbers are going to be from the 30th of September because that's the end of Q3. So checking account is at $422.51. I don't love that I have to put this stuff in there just because this number changes all the time. Obviously, like the next time we pay the electric bill or anything, this number is going to change. So I don't love that it has to be in here, but I do understand why, you know. Okay, sorry, I'm pulling everything up. Okay, our savings, this is the thing that's changed the most because of my husband's job and my job. We have really been focusing on our savings. So our savings is up to $9,455.84. Just because it's been gaining a little bit of interest. So now we have some cents in there. And then we also, we're not going to count the spending money. So we put $50 aside per each of us for spending money. But obviously, since it's spending money, I'm not going to put it in here because that would a little bit defeat the purpose of having it be there. Our cash management account is at $1,920. The Roth IRA is split. Okay, I wanted to make sure. So my Roth IRA is this top one here. It is at $35,142. It's gonna make me upset that I didn't put dollar signs. So let's start doing that. Husband's Roth. This has been also one of the big things that we have been looking at. So this is at $4,958.08. Like I said, we've just been looking at filling this and really getting it done. My husband's 401k is at $1,741.01. I posted a Transfer Tuesday video that for some reason it said all the money was vested this week. That has changed since I posted that video because I was like, that's weird. So I think when the money first gets put in, it just automatically goes to the vested and then they have to like separate it out again. So I just happened to log on the same day that I think they put it in. Our emergency fund is actually up, but I don't have the number, so I'm just gonna put 10,000. It gained a little bit of interest, so I think it's like $10,062, but we'll just put 10,000 for now. Our certificates of deposit, this is the big one. So we have my husband's sign-on bonus, which was $5,000. It has now grown a little bit because it's in a CD. Then we have 32. And then we have another one. Sorry, I should have already had all this stuff pulled up and I didn't. So our other CD is literally, where is it at? There it is. 1,613.42. So that is up to $7,737.23. Okay, so the sinking funds are set up a little weird. No, they're not. This is correct. Okay, I was worried we were gonna have to look actually through the sinking funds, but it looks like we don't need to do that. Okay. This is how they're set up. That makes sense. Okay. I was confused as to why they were set up this way, but. Okay, so our total sinking funds minus these specific categories is at $1,639. Our pets category is at $584. Car maintenance, this was really high. Obviously, we've used some of this to actually maintain the car. So it's at $1,003. My phone bill, this is supposed to be at $650 by the end of the year, and it's at $510. And then the car insurance is also at $510. That's it. That's all the money we have. So we have some categories that have gone up quite a bit, and then some that have actually lost money. So what do I think this number will be? I don't know. It would be nice for it to be over 70. I don't think it's over 70. So we shall see. 51 plus 945584 plus 1920 plus 32,142 plus 495808 plus 1,741 plus 10,000 plus 7,737 and 23 cents. 1,639 584 1,003 510 and 510. Wow, we are over 70. That's fantastic. So we are at $75,622.67. So that's another 20,000. So it's a little less than the last jump, but that means we only need 15 to get to 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000. Sorry, and we kind of looks like that's possible. So that is super exciting. For those of you who may or may not be new here, we have not had any debt. Debt is scary and I don't want it. And so we've kept that trend alive. And we did not buy any loans or credit cards or anything like that during this quarter. Which means all the money we have saved is all the money we get to keep. $75,622.67. Sorry, I said that weird. Woohoo! Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I'm so excited. I kind of crushed my dreams for a second there, but it looks like my dreams are back on track. So yes, quarter 4 will be the end of the year, so I will be posting it early next year just because probably won't go ahead and post it on the 31st. And we'll see our total net worth. And then we'll go over also like resolutions and stuff that we specifically wanted to get done during the year. And we'll make some new ones, which is exciting. This year, first off, I know this looks crazy. There are some big movements that happened this year. For example, during quarter 1, I was the sole provider of our household. It's me and my husband. I was making $50,000. We were not living paycheck to paycheck. We were able to save quite a bit, but it was not at the amount that it should have been. It was really hard. Quarter 2, my husband got a job. He graduated his bachelor's program. He got a job making more than I made. He makes $65,000. And then we hunkered down. We didn't change our lifestyle at all. The only thing we did was we added the spending categories, which is $100 a week. We decided to change. So we had basically over double our income coming in, and our lifestyle didn't change. Quarter 3 is just the same. So my husband got his job in April, so basically like 1 month of this was still me doing it solo. So then this is 3 months of us working together really hard to kind of put everything together. And then quarter 4 is super exciting because I've just gotten a new job at the start of quarter 4, which I now make more money than my husband. So we kind of keep leapfrogging each other, which is kind of cool. But we've entered a new tax bracket. I now make 81, so we're up over, how much is that? We can look that up. Of course, this is like pre-tax and pre-health insurance and all that, but 146,000 gross. Not to mention that I did quite a bit of side hustling stuff this year. So I think we can do it. I think we could hit 100K by the end of the year, which is super exciting. As long as we just keep our heads down and stay disciplined with it, you know. Some stuff will be changing, right? Like it is time for us to supply our own medical insurance, so that'll be taken out of our checks. I now get a 401k, so that is not reflected on here because I didn't think that would happen this year, but I'm going to be able to add that to this. So that'll be something quite big. And then, yeah, just time for the compound interest to still keep working on this Roth IRA. And my husband's will be fully funded by the end of the year. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys have been having a good year. It's never too late to start, right? So even though it's quarter 3 and I have been doing this for 2 years now, it's never too late to have it be your month 1. It was my month 1 at some point, so it can always be yours. I hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday. This has reinvigorated me because I don't often look at the numbers. I'm going to be quite honest. I don't think it's healthy to always be looking at the numbers. So I track things, but normally I track them like 1-to-1. So like I put money in the Roth every week, so I look at that number. I put money into the savings every week, so I look at that number, but I don't look at them all together and add them up like this. So that's super exciting. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. It's going to be a great day, yeah? We got this. So I will see you tomorrow for the September budget review, and then Saturday for the budget closeout from this week specifically. But until then, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day, everyone.